Nick, just tell us what's the latest information you have on these now freed OSCE observers.
Well, I've just spoken to the self-declared mayor of Slaviansk, Svetoslav Ponomarov, who confirmed to me that all 12 individuals in that military observer mission, which they called NATO spies and prisoners of war as they held them, have now been released. That includes the Ukrainians who were with them and the 7 foreign nationals, including 4 Germans, a Dane, a Czech, and a Pole as well. They are now apparently have been released, and as far as we understand, are on their way to meet a separate OSCE delegation on the outskirts of town that will then obviously transport them away. That's according to the self-declared mayor. Now, interestingly, he also says that there was no exchange of prisoners that led to this release. That had been the request of the pro-Russian protesters and militants in Slaviansk, that those activists detained by Kiev be swapped for these OSCE military observers who were there looking under a separate agreement from 2011 for various military build-up and signs around that particular area, and received last Friday. He says, in fact, that it was the arrival of Russia's envoy to this particular area, Vladimir Lukin, that caused the release, and according to him, the OSCE delegation wasn't actually part of those final negotiations. So I think we can read into this quite simply that Moscow may well, after pressure from Berlin, from Angela Merkel, of course 4 of those detainees being German, may well have decided to take this move and put pressure on the self-care administration to release these individuals. Obviously, the presence of their envoy in Slaviansk could certainly have facilitated that, and I think possibly analysts will look at this as a reasonably smart PR move on the part of Moscow to try and curry international favour towards those pro-Russian protesters inside Slaviansk, particularly at this delicate time while they are now surrounded by the Ukrainian army.